What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Randy, with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another phenomenal Sea of Conquest video today. In today's video, we are about, I would say, 1/4 of the way through Season 5 here. The gates have just opened. We have been fighting several people from different seas. As you can see, I have reports from just 2 minutes ago, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about my current favorite build this season. We have unlocked all the Season 5 heroes, being Kartal and Sara, okay? So we'll be talking about them. We'll be talking about the new ships and overall the high-level philosophy for the build setup. But I'll start by showing you a couple of these reports. First off, this is a report where my 2 glass cannon ships actually died. I was being attacked by 5 different OPG people here, as you can see. A couple level 45s, 46. I was able to kill them, okay, and actually get away and win this particular fight. With this build because it has so much sustain and it's so incredibly tanky. As you can see, I clearly have 4 ships left alive, and all 4 of these ships are using tanky sets. So they're able to stay alive, they have incredible sustain, they're almost impossible to kill, and yes, my 2 glass cannon ships did die earlier in the fight. However, as you can see, I was able to pump out just disgusting amounts of damage with my 2 damage over time builds and 44 million healing. I just want you to look at that for a second, okay? Facing people who are much overall combined, much stronger than I am alone, okay? One of them is actually a bigger whale than I am, which is great. And as you can see here, we were able to utilize this build to completely mop the floor with these mother effers. And that's the build I'm here to show you today, okay? So get excited. Here is another report. Also, I did almost die in this one here. Again, against all of these folks here, and still performed beautifully. I didn't lose my 2 glass cannon ships early in the fight, so in this particular build, my strategic ship was still in the lead. But look at the healing. Here we go again. 17 million healing just from Cordelia. Absolutely dominating. And look at the amount of damage absorbed by my Scepter. Beyond immensely impossible to kill. I just added a bunch of adjectives and adverbs all together at the same time into one sentence. Let's talk through the build. And also, thank you to GemZ for sponsoring today's video. If you guys are not aware, you can purchase in-game Gleamstones from GemZ, okay? $100 worth of Gleamstones for $87. Check the link in my video description below. Thank you, GemZ, for sponsoring today's content. So how does this build work, guys? Let's take a look. Oh, it looks like they're still out there attacking after I sunk them. So what I will do is after I make this video, maybe at the end of the video, I'll go out and attack them again, just to give you a treat. So the way this build works is it relies on a Decoy Flagship setup where I actually have my main aggro heroes and aggro equipment on the Scepter. The Scepter is an incredibly tanky ship. It uses incredible amounts of aggro and armor to do a really, really great job in absorbing tons and tons of damage, okay? Incredible aggro, incredible armor. I'm over 300 bonus aggro on this ship, just inherently starting combat. So I pretty much take damage on this ship first right away. I also have almost 30,000 armor, so I'm very, very impenetrable, especially against enemy builds that have heavy artillery and enemies who don't use armor penetration. This ship is almost impossible to kill. Okay, the flagship itself is a healing ship. This is using the Yamada setup. This is the Bones Cordelia Wanda Yamada setup. You don't have to use 2 elixirs. Only 1 elixir is getting the rage generation bonus. The other elixir is only giving me bonus healing. But overall, using the Yamada ship setup, I'm able to achieve pretty decent total attack, considering I have 2 support heroes and 2 support trinkets on this ship. I still have pretty good attack on this ship overall, so as you saw, it does incredible healing. In addition, since I am using 4-piece Yamata, the flagship is almost impossible to kill, and it generates no aggro. Well, it generates very little aggro, and whatever aggro it does generate, Bones is able to offset with his 2-star ability here that lowers aggro by 20. He's able to take himself below the radar line there, so the ship really never gets targeted, okay, which is great. I have only maybe twice out of like, I don't know, a week of using this build, maybe in 2 fights if I see my flagship die like super early. Typically, it ends up just being the last 2 ships alive are my flagship and my Scepter, And then often either the Stormbringer or the Tidal Rage is also alive with them, okay? The next ship is the Orochi. This is going to be using the Annihilation bonus. This is using Griffin and Sara, okay? Griffin and Sara work immensely well together. Not only do they trigger each other's abilities, okay, doing bonus strategic damage left and right, as Griffin gets these bonus damage instances from Sara's, her 4-star ability here. Her 4-star ability will help activate Griffin's ultimate very early in the fight, his secondary ultimate from his 6-star skill, okay? She also gives great rage generation for this ship if the enemy fleet has healthy ships in it. So we see this ship really starting to take away with incredible damage, okay? Also, her trinket is pretty solid. It gives good strategic damage, and it gives a chance that you will launch basic attacks up to 2 basic attacks per second. This isn't game-changing, it's not groundbreaking, but it does add a little bit of damage to the ship. If you just happen to have a spyglass will also work. They're both going to be very strong. So I don't dislike it, but my current build with the Orochi does not actually get many benefits from basic attack. There are some Orochi skill builds that will get benefits from basic attacks. My skill build is not set up for that. But having more basic attacks is still a little bit more damage. I'm not upset about it. Okay? It's probably a good 10% better than the Spyglass if you want to compare them. 10-15% more effective than the Spyglass, but again, if you're comparing apples and apples, the Spyglass is a great second choice. Griffin's Undying Oath is also triggered by the amount of bonus strategic damage instances that Sara triggers. So since Sara's 4-star ability triggers bonus strategic damage every time it hits an enemy that is healthy with strategic damage on the ship, you are able to really stack up Undying Oath very quickly, making this a massive cannon build, which does incredible damage. Combine that with Onimusha, and now you are adding 40% crit damage into the setup, plus some crit rate and armor penetration through the 4-star skill here. It is absolutely a solid way to go. Okay, we are running with Fury on this setup, since we happen to have stealth maneuvers, and we also have Griffin's 4-star ability lowering aggro on the ship. I am able to run a glass cannon setup. As you saw in the first report, I did lose this ship. I had 5 enemy ships all in the mid-40s attacking me. I was still able to kill them all without dying. I just happened to lose my Orochi a little bit early, okay? The artillery ship. Now, this one I am waiting for Rinfu. Rinfu will come in eventually and take Ophelia's spot. Once I have Rinfu, the game is currently bugged. The devs have not fixed it yet. I'm hoping they fix it soon, but we missed 2 knife-throwing events, and they never gave them back to us. So I'm hoping they give us Rinfu again soon, and then I can put Rinfu in Ophelia's spot. But this ship is also using stealthy maneuvers to help control aggro. All of this aggro control, you've now seen 1 ship with plus 300, more than 300 aggro, and 3 ships with lower aggro skills. That is by design. I rolled these skills intentionally. I set up some of these ships for that reason, and I'm really trying to direct as much damage as I can towards my disgustingly tanky Scepter with 30,000 armor. Okay? But since I do have stealth maneuvers, I can use different ship parts on this. I was using Fury of the Storm. I don't hate it. I don't know if I really like it until I get Rinfu. Once Rinfu's on board, Fury of the Storm is going to be incredibly powerful because I'm going to be getting the ability to attack all enemy ships every 5 seconds, which is going to keep activating the Fury of the Storm skill. With the current setup, more focused on single target basic attacks, okay, Fury of the Storm is not bad, but I think that Blade of Freedom is a little bit better, so I'm currently using Blade of Freedom on this set, okay? 1 crit trinket here. We're also using the Cry of the Golden Crane for Sharky to help apply vulnerability to the enemies once I deal damage to them, okay? And this ship is going to be an incredible damage dealer as well, because it is using a New Age ammunition, which gives splash damage on basic attack. Next, we have the Stormbringer. This is my famous crit-free Stormbringer that you obviously just saw top the damage charts. This thing is a monster. This Crow Tanaka Ember combination. I'm actually using severe damage right now instead of Vargur's Fury. I am testing this out, and I have to tell you, I am enjoying the results. This particular crit-free build is more about slow and steady burn, if you get what I'm talking about, right? Just burn stacks over and over and over with incredible plus attack on the ship, with incredible burning damage here from 2 trinkets that give bonuses of burning damage, and the ability to reduce enemy impact by 48%. This, combined with the fact that I'm running tank sets on 4 of my 6 ships, makes my fleet almost invincible. Very, very hard to kill against people who are not massively stronger than me. Okay? And then finally, we have the Tidal Rage coming in hot here. We are using Power of the Tide. We are also using 3 ship skills that give impact here. I have over 50% bonus impact on this ship. So I'm able to use Sovereign of the Sea setup, have great armor, still have good crit stats because we have a crit damage sail and a crit rate figurehead, and I am able to have impact at almost 12,000. So I'm really, really a big fan of all this impact. The damage has been incredible. It's still a very tanky ship, and it still gives me the crit that I want, okay? Unfortunately, I don't have an aggro reduction skill on the bar here, but using the tanky ship set, as you saw before, has enabled me to do things that I want to do. I'm now going to go out here and I'm going to kill these guys, okay? I'm going to kill these guys first, as he attacks somebody different. And now they're coming to me, so I'm going to kite them a little bit. Do a small amount of kiting. Look, one dude is about to go down. We're going to kill Shanks next because he's a little bit of a bigger target. Okay. And look at this, dude. I'm just tanking these guys. Oh, they're going for E2. Okay, I wasn't tanking them as much as I thought. E2 is tanking them. But we're still getting the kill, and that's the important thing, okay? That's the important thing. And there it is. They have been sunken. E2 dominating them all as usual. It's going to be a crazy couple days because PvP just opened up for us, and we're going to see a lot of people that we need to sink very, very soon. So that's exciting. I'm trying to stay in combat here. I can't seem to click on anybody. Sorry about that. Level 35. I feel bad about that. Not too bad, but I feel a little bit bad. And the longer the fights go, guys, the more damage I'm going to do. So I just hope if they could undock right now, that'd be great. But yes, lots of death and destruction will be happening over the next couple days as PvP unfolds. The gates have opened. So please, folks, if you have enjoyed this video, this is the next anti-meta. Please feel free to like and subscribe. We have made this build with no Warhammer, ladies and gentlemen. We have taken the flagship off the flagship, moved it to the Scepter, so we're running with an anti-meta Decoy Flagship setup, and oh my god, is it glorious. Oh, I didn't show you the gems. You want to see the gems? Let's look at the gems. Season specialization. Okay, this is my current gem setup. I'm actually moving away from red gems this season for the moment. I may move back to it, but considering my top damage ship is not using crit on the ship, I am leaning more towards heavy green with some yellow mixed in. I need to get some better yellow gems to really, really make this shine. But here are the current setups. Okay, I have a mixture of strategic damage, taking on water damage, if I can find it. I thought there was burn damage here somewhere. Maybe I changed it. But strategic damage and taking on water damage, plus a little bit of reduction on enemy strategic damage and enemy cutthroat damage, if I could find it. Where it is. I need to get some better yellow gems, but that's my goal. I want to reduce enemy strategic and cutthroat and boost my taking on water and strategic and burning as well. And then green gems, as you know, will just make me tankier. Crit resistance plus reduce crit damage received. If I show you my ship stats actually really quick, this is my top damage ship. This is my top damage ship, my burning ship, okay? Does a lot of damage, does a great job. It has 81% crit resistance. Good luck killing it. 81% crit resistance plus the Yamada set means that I am going to be disgustingly tanky, almost impossible to kill, as you saw in that report, in those couple reports I showed you. Oh, here's someone to kill. Oh, I got him. I'm tickling. He's going to dock. I can't click on this guy fast enough. Click that guy. Go over here. Oh, no, I dropped combat. Damn it. Damn it. Stop. Stop! Oh, this stupid thing is not moving the way I want it to move. We didn't get the kill. Oh, there's too many chests walking around, man. Too many chests to collect. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we'll kill that guy. I'll take it. I'll take it. Here's a straight clash with this current setup as well against my good buddy Glare. I fought her a couple times today. This is against Zephys, who has about 1,000,000 power lower than me. Very, very solid performance. The strategic ship in the lead, as you can see here, top damage, really did a great job, okay? Here are some reports against Glare one-on-one. So this anti-meta setup does work pretty well still. As you can see, strategic again in the lead for top damage. Burning right behind it with the next best damage using the Yamada anti-crit set. The Crow actually pulled ahead in this particular fight. Drowning still doing a great job, really pumping it out. No complaints with that. And 16 million healing. I mean, what else do you want? So, anyways, feel free to like and subscribe. I love you guys. Long time. Randy out.